My husband went on a business trip and I urgently need to take security measures at home while I'm alone. Lock the front door. I have a fingerprint lock. I love paranoia for what you know how like men love rage bait, women love paranoia bait. Women love more than anything else consuming 8 hours of true crime content to amp themselves up to believe that their like suburban fortress is going to be invaded by MS-13 or whatever. Fingerprint lock. Oh, we have like a thingy. Okay. Some kind of shim. All right. Use a portable door lock. It is always with me. Why is it that in videos like this, the women are always dressed like psychopaths, by the way? Like, they're never just dressed nicely. They always have to be dressed in some kind of, like, Handmaiden's Tale, austere, Mormon, barefoot, like, subservient trad wife shit, you know? Like, they're never dressed like normal people because they are psychopaths. That's also the answer that I was... Yeah, that's what I'm feeling as well. FYI, those gimmicky locks, like the fingerprint locks, are exceedingly easy to just break. Oh, yeah, of course, 100%. If somebody wants to get into your house, I'm pretty sure there's very little correlation between the quality of... Like, if they're going to break in and the door is locked, most people wouldn't just... Okay, first of all, most burglars or robbers or whatever else would either just break a window or find a house that isn't guarded, you know? Like, you're not making it harder for them to get in so that it takes longer for them to get in. They're just going to find a house that's not worth a bother. They would just find a door that's not locked or some place that looks like it's derelict enough to not have a security system or whatever like that, you know? And secondly, if they're going to break through a door that has one lock, they can break through a door that has three. Like, you're not making the door any stronger, right? Like, how often do you think that even happens? It just doesn't. But they're paranoid about it. Like, someone's going to break down the door. Like, who's going to break through one lock but not a second, you know? How often does that even happen? How often do home invasions have a person, like, break down a door? Or even lockpick? Does lockpicking even happen outside of video games? Is lockpicking an invention of Skyrim? I know you can do it. Does the average criminal who wants to just make some money stealing stuff or killing you or whatever, do they really teach themselves lockpicking? That seems like they just want to be crouched in front of the door for like 6 minutes figuring out how to like perfectly unlock your shit, when most doors have 2 locks they have to get through, when they could just, like, I don't know, break a window or go to a less defended house. You know, I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I don't know. US locks are uniquely dog shit. You can basically just shove a metal pick in the lock, hit it with a hammer. Yeah. Most locks are like total dog shit. Yeah, they're just to prevent people from walking in. Install a door stop alarm. Why would... Wait. What? No, I like the feet shot, by the way, because this is meant to be like weird fetish shit as well. Modern security systems have an alarm that goes off when you open the door. That's a thing. You don't need like a... Yeah, like I said, this is like those cooking videos where they're doing some really simple task, but they're like overacting the entire thing. Feet. Lock the garage and backyard entrance using a portable door lock. Okay. Make sure all the windows are closed. Close all the window blinds. Yeah, so yeah, stuff like this is just fetish content. Not just like appearance-wise or whatever, but like nobody would pull down a blind doing like this way, ever. They would bend their knees. Like, I know what you're doing. Install smart cameras in all the main rooms so they can watch you while you sleep. Keep personal safety devices like whistles, flashlight, panic buttons, or alarm readily available. Is this actually a kind of rage bait? Is this meant for people to rage at? I want to know what the original TikTok looks like so I can see whether or not the comments are full of women going like, oh my god, you're right, we all have to do this, or if it's or if it's like full of people who are just, you know, like making fun of it. I'm gonna check in a second. Oh, we have the toot toot alarm. Do the toot. Do the toot. There you go. We have the toot. I keep all of this under the pillow. My sleep is very sensitive. I hope my husband will come back soon and I can relax a bit. I want to know whether this is for women to sincerely fear bait at, or for men to jerk off to, or for men to rage at. I want to know. I have to know. I need to know. You can tell this is like a demonic TikTok channel just from the profile photo. It's not like, oh, happy white couple thing or whatever. It's just like there's like a cursed energy emanating from it. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's just like it's the way the kid's neck is hanging loose, like they're a dead like corpse that they're using, like two demons are using to convince you that you should attend their brunch that they have. I don't know. Christian cult like clothes. Yeah, for sure. Oh, they have a whole home security like thing. 22.1 million views on this video. That's great. That's good. She got John Wick after her. The whistle. Skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji. Are you okay? She forgot the paint can swinging from the stairs. Who the hell is after you? The mob? Are we preparing for the purge? What on earth is that whistle going to do? I'm home alone. Here are all my security measures and where they are. Is this the purge season or what? I usually just tunnel underground to get into homes. Ah, Hamas. It's to sell you drop-shipped garbage from AliExpress. You mean the little cheap portable door locks, right? Yeah, probably. It's probably part of like a drop-shipping thing. We can confirm that actually, pretty easily by checking out another similar video. Home safety measures for women. Let's see if this also has, no music. Not allowed. Keep the... Hotel safety measures for women. Keep the door open for easy escape. It's bait! Check closets and under the bed. Make sure the blinds are closed. Make sure... Can't you just look? It's all bait. Okay, but let's wait for the cheap drop shipping to come in. Check bathroom behind the curtain, all the corners. Check the mattress for bed bugs. Maybe not a terrible idea, depending on where you're staying at. Check the sheet for stain. That's not the sheet, that's the mattress. You're mixing up the thing with the thing. That's the mattress. Check the pillow for stains. Okay. Check the walls behind pictures and mirrors for hidden cameras. You know what? This could be a controversial take. However, if somebody's willing to put in the effort to install like a hidden camera or a bug or those like paintings where the eye holes are cut out so they look at you through the eye holes, I think they should get to see me scratching my dick like when I'm out of the shower, you know? I think they've put in the work, to be honest. Fuentes looking for cum. She seems like she has some kind of anxiety disorder. No, she doesn't. This is, it's a grift. She doesn't believe or do any of this. She's spending money to like LARP out these scenarios for the virality because there's a good blend of like genuine paranoia and people making fun of the insincere paranoia. So where's the cheap dropshipping? Is there not going to be any cheap dropshipping? Because if there's not, like, then my theory falls apart a little bit. Maybe it's just a video that's meant to promote their shit generally. Is like is the disposable toilet seat cover the cheap dropshipping? Maybe this one she couldn't get a sponsor? Everyone thinks I'm paranoid, but imagine if a criminal breaks into your hotel room at night. There's the portable door lock. Okay, so that's the cheap dropshipping. Put the washcloth in the deadbolt loop and close the door. Roll medium-sized towel and put it behind the handle to block it. What would that, what are you talking about? What is that gonna do? Okay. The music is playing. I don't think this is copyright. Add a hanger for... Oh, wait. This is actually a very funny bit that I'd be able to enjoy a lot more if it wasn't for the fact that a lot of women are this paranoid, you know? That's a very good bit. Use wadded up wash towels connected with a clothes hanger to... Yeah, imagine if she died in her sleep to a fire. A doorstop alarm. That's cheap dropshipping. What is drop shipping? So drop shipping is basically like it's basically like commodity slop. It's a common way for people to try to get rich these days. Basically, like you take pre-existing products that are made by slaves in China or Bangladesh or whatever, and you like you just resell it as it's essentially, yeah, it's scalping, but more aggressive. Like there is honor to a single scalper, like humbly peddling tickets. But this is more of a, there's a lot of theft involved. It's not so much the practice itself as it is this like massive industry that has cropped up around people trying to make their money off it. Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's big like hustle, money, big dollar advice. A lot of it had to do with drop shipping, which he's done himself, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's being like a middleman essentially. Paramedics trying to get to her if she's having a heart attack. Nope, you're sorry. See, this is a good bit. It'd be funny, but like, isn't dropshipping not even that lucrative? It's kind of, dropshipping is a lot like crypto in that it's a hustle scheme that's been pushed to a lot of people, and some people early on did get like very wealthy off of doing it. But it's not a sustainable business model because you're basically just like copying a scam. So, but like people wise onto scams and they fall out of popularity. So it's not like, yeah, it's not very lucrative, much in the same way that crypto isn't. You earn more money selling the course about it. Yeah, this is a very old piece of advice. If there's a gold rush, the way you make money is by selling shovels to the people trying to go for it. That bit of advice has held true. That's what you should always ask yourself. If a person is promoting a get rich quick scheme and they're selling books on it, like the industry is in selling the books, not in the scheme itself. And that's the case with crypto too, with the exception of the people who were very early investors, because they did do like the whole, pump and dump, like that. The people have made away with a lot of money on that, but only very lucky or people very early on. Have there always been this many scams in human life, or has there been a rise recently due to social media? I think this just could be vibes based. I think that the nadir of human grifting was in like I feel like it must have been in like the post World War II era up until the 1980s, because we had snake oil salesmen and people selling poultices and herbs that won't do whatever for a long time, like all of human history basically. But I feel like after World War II, the boom in like, at least in America, in like industrial commodity production means that people start getting real shit that really works. And I think that's the reason why we built the credit economy, because people started getting things that worked. People started getting things that worked that they could pass down to their children, so nobody wants to buy those things anymore because they're kind of set, which means that you need to give people credit so they can buy more than they can actually afford and get them debt trapped. That's why we also have a lot more manufactured obsolescence these days as well. And nowadays we have the internet, and the internet is just like laced with schemes. So I feel like there was a period of time during which people were more trustworthy. By the way, I think this is why boomers are really susceptible to phishing schemes online. I think that there was a specific period of time during which you grew up with a genuine sense of optimism and trust in institutions and the ability for people to provide you things. The belief that like fundamentally people make money by doing things and producing things, and if people have made money or have a product to sell, like there must be something worthwhile to it. And then like nowadays we know that's total horseshit and it's all a grift economy. But I do sympathize with old people for not being able to understand that everything online is a grift. Yeah, exactly, Tempest. I mean, we still have that today to an extent. Nadir, not Nadir? Really? Nadir? Is that true? Oh. Okay, so we have it now. This video, this channel is 100% rage bait. They overplay it deliberately to attract derision, and now they're doing the like Kummer bait thing or whatever. Jesus Christ. Navasha was the 1920s. Nadir is the opposite of Zenith. When I say Nadir, I mean the lowest point was the post-World War II to 1990s. So, like, multiple people in chat are saying, no, dude, there was a lot of grift and scam back in the, like, 1600s. Like, I know, that was implied by my statement. Check bio for the OnlyFans. No, it's not. It's not this kind of channel. Oh, look, see? Look. My best find is $17.99 for this cool portable charger from INIU Official. Have you ever seen a charger that can charge 3 things? I have. I have seen that, actually. Barely any views on that. I mean, that's the problem with grifting, right? That's the issue. Like they, if you can make content people want to see that goes viral, and you can make content that directly promotes the stuff that you get paid to promote. But how often do you get to do both in one video, which is what people are looking for, you know? TikTok has an in-app shop for people to sell stuff now. Really? Ugh. Cruise vlog. Let's see. I'm curious. Oh, look, see? My home security system, we have some products from Wise Cam Pan right over here, which is what they've used previously. Cruise vlog. Is everything with feet fetish posting now? When it comes to online grifting, yes, 100%. You know, people say it's easy to be a woman and promote yourself as a woman, but stuff like this takes a lot of work. I'm not saying I respect it. I despise it. Oh, look, here's more promotional stuff. The cutest and most convenient bottle has been found. Bottle Joy. Is that true? Is this actually the cutest and most convenient bottle? Is that actually correct? I don't think it is. That shit looks stupid, man. What is this? Sekiro? This is a gourd. When me getting some rice wine to take a deep gulp of you know, when I'm done raiding the village that has made an enemy of my shogun. Like, Jesus Christ. Most importantly, it's made from environmentally friendly materials, stainless steel. Guys, have you heard of this new environmentally friendly material, stainless steel? Have you heard of that one before? Who the f watches these? Why would you just watch TikTok ads? Well, people don't. I mean, you can see from the views, 31,000, that's not that much. The videos that have a lot of views, and especially the one we first watch, are the rage bait, the home security videos, you know? That's why these three are pinned. The three things that are pinned are rage bait, women's security videos, you know? So my new love is this viral pink makeup bag. The significant advantage is that it has a mirror with lighting that is several modes. Have you ever heard of a ring mirror with lights? Ring light with mirror? Have you ever heard of that before? I've never heard of that before. Every day I receive thousands of not very pleasant comments on my videos about safety and women's protection. I don't share this with you, but I get really upset. Yeah, okay, this is just more bait. Is there going to be... Today I received an email from a follower of mine. What does the email say? So thank you for the video. Thank you for all the ideas that will help me feel safe and sleep better at night. I don't know if the video is actually real, but like this is one of the reasons why I can never respect stuff like this, you know? For all the people who see that it's a rage bait video, there are people who are going to develop anxiety disorders on account of stuff like this, you know? It is revolting, you know? It is genuinely disgusting. I think people like this are wretched. There's no way legally to arrest them. Like, I don't think there's any law you could construct, but I do wish they could be arrested. If there was a law that was, I could arrest people however I wanted as like an extrajudicial, like I could just point at people and say to the dungeon, I would arrest this woman or whoever manages her. In all likelihood, it's not actually her who's doing a lot of this work. It could be, but it might also be the husband. My guess would be that it's the husband, and a lot of the more cynical elements of this are being directed by the husband. That would be my guess. Women can be cynical too, Voosh? Oh, certainly they can be. It's just a pattern that I've noticed.